Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley Sage, and we have the beautiful Miss Janine here with us. Everybody say hello. It's been many moons since we've been
Mhm.
able to be on YouTube together. I think we're going on, what, 3 years?
Yep.
Yeah. And you finally got your channel back,
One
sending
of
raves.
them.
Yes, one of
Yeah.
them. Right. So you're doing videos already. I saw. I'm so excited. Do you want to tell us a
Mhm.
little bit about your vision of sending ravens? Are you changing
Well,
the name?
no, I'm gonna leave it as Sending Ravens, which I love that name anyway. And I had just set up a new channel, not knowing I was gonna get the Sending Ravens back, although they've hinted at it, but I didn't see any evidence. So I set it up, and then that very day, you messaged me and said, Janine, you got Sending Ravens back. And I'd been hearing about it, but I wasn't convinced yet. And then you sent me some snapshots of what it looked like. And sure enough, that was my channel, because there's a lot of fake Tarot by Janines on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm pirated all over YouTube, even though I was kicked off.
Right?
People were, yeah, putting up my videos left, right, and center. So it was really exciting. And I want to keep it not newsy. So it was funny that I got the not so newsy one up. The Sending Ravens had just a lot of personal stuff on it. You and I used to put things up there on the regular, like driving chats. Some news went up. It was a bit of a mixed bag, but I'm going to keep it more personal and no news. You have to go to my tarotbyjanine.com for the news, because really I don't trust YouTube to keep real news on there. I still don't, no matter what they say, I'm not trusting them.
Well, yeah, and you have your established group on your website, and I will link your website and the Sending Ravens channel here for everybody to go take a peek if they haven't seen, they're interested, they lost touch, because we disappeared, we went MIA for a while, so we'll link all that so everybody can find you
Yep.
and watch this beautiful channel grow into this fun stuff. I'm excited to see what you're putting up, so that'll be really fun. I'm so excited, as you can tell. Yeah. Good. It's good. And for people who are just new to my channel and are unfamiliar with Janine, we used to do a great channel for years and years and years, and it's part of the reason we got off YouTube. And it used to be called, and it is coming back, and it's called
Deep Dive Friday.
Days.
Yep.
And we brought a lot of weird topics to the table,
Yeah.
and we talked about a little bit of everything: spirituality, dark stuff, light stuff, religion, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gossipy stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it was a little bit of everything, a nice little mixed bag. Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
I loved it. So our topic today for our beautiful Deep Dive Fridays, we got one of your beautiful followers sent it in,
Mhm.
is will the world as we know it end with a bang or a whimper? Is it going to be a gradual over years or months, or is it overnight? Which I think is a great question, because the beautiful topic of the apocalypse, the end of the world, that's been coming up again. So we may as well touch on it, right? And see what the
Yeah.
world is going to bring, see what spirit has to say for us, the universe,
Mhm.
creative source, whatever you want to call it. See what energy kind of has to tell us
Yeah.
about the end of days.
It is confusing times we're in, and
Mhm.
timelines keep seeming to jump. And we've like, at least I'll speak for myself. I've thought that a lot of things would have already occurred that are just happening now.
Yeah.
For instance, the price of silver climbing and the banks dropping, and evidence of banks going down that's already started. All
Yeah.
of that I've been talking about for 3 years. I was sure it would have happened already. So this will be an interesting topic, because who knows how things are going to play out.
Right? We don't know. It's such a, the universe gives us one thing and kind of plays out another scenario. But as you know, you've been reading this for so long, sometimes it just takes a while for it to kick in,
Yeah.
right? So it'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see.
It
So yeah,
also massages or like sort of marinates people in the knowing.
yes,
And so many more people are awake than were 4 or 5 years ago, or even 3 years ago when we got taken off YouTube.
for sure.
or
for
I
sure.
got taken off anyway, and then did deep
You were
dive.
pushing, and they almost took me down too. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So we went into hiding, but now we're back. We're doing it, and we're gonna come out with this beautiful question, and we're gonna do our beautiful dueling cards, right? So let's do a nice little one. Let's see if this is gonna end with a bang, or it's a slow whimper, or if what does this look like? Yeah.
Yeah. How does the shift happen?
Yes.
Yeah. How does it go? Okay.
Interesting. Okay, I can't see your cards until later. You can't see mine. So I've got the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Right? Doesn't feel like it's a huge bang. It feels like this is a gradual transition that we've been fighting with.
I'm not getting a big bang either. The big bang cards would be like the Tower, Judgment, the Chariot. None of those are coming up for me. I've got the Page of Swords,
Okay.
which is a smaller sort of information. So as information comes out, and a building, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is like a building. So as information is presented, so that'll take time, and is and has been taking time. And then we've got the Four of Cups in the past. So things are being presented, and as like in I guess the war, like we're in a war that's been going on for years, and a lot of people don't even realize it, right?
Yeah.
Ashley, you and I have been talking about this for years. We're in a war, and it's a spiritual information war. And I feel like the biggest thing that's going to really shift things isn't a big bang event so much as all the information piling up in people's minds. And
For
then
sure.
they finally have that moment here.
Yeah. Because
And
with
then let's throw in a scare event somewhere too to help things along.
right? Yeah.
My near future outcome is the Nine of Swords, which can be fearful. But the thing about it is, most of the time, what you're fearing doesn't really happen. So that
Yeah.
sounds like one of those scare events.
Hmm.
But that still things will take time after that. So I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
I'd say we're getting the same info there.
Yeah, because mine's the Seven of Swords, yours, or the Seven of Wands, sorry, and yours is the Nine of Swords or the Nine of Wands?
Well, the Nine of Swords is the outcome.
Is the outcome. So your swords, I'm wands, but it's similar vibe,
Yep.
where it's like it
Yep.
seems scarier than it actually is. Like we're
Yep.
having to like fight through this, but there's not really that big of a fight.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't
Also,
see an ending. That's like you just got to keep going, keep on
I got
trucking.
that Eight of Pentacles as well, which is
Mhm.
like a slow burn kind of card where things just get stacked up on top of each other. And it's slowly, and then it's around the information, the Page of Swords. So, yeah, it's all around information and divulging all the information and the truth just coming out slowly. It's what's been happening.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, cool. So since we got that answer, so our next one would be, I guess, like what is no, let's see. What the like what are the stages we're looking at here? Because we know the world is changing. There's not going to be a big ending. So let's see like what do the stages look like going forward? Is that good? Do we like that one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Like some of the highlights, maybe.
Yeah. What are we looking forward to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I'm getting some pretty dice here. I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a little hard though. With my last one, I got the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. Right,
Whoa.
which is interesting. So it's like the Sun into the Ace of Cups is a big realization, kind of like the softening of the ego is what I'm kind of getting. But with the Hierophant there, we got to kind of come together as like a team. We have to focus on the big outcome, right? Because there is a lot of division all throughout the world, and every
Mm.
topic, they're breaking us apart, kind of deal. So
Yeah.
this is like a I think we come together as like a communal whole,
I
right?
think that is important.
It's definitely important,
Yeah,
right? Working as a team and not separates.
yeah, and that
Mhm.
does make sense to what I'm getting here. So
Ooh,
I've got the 9 of Wands, which you mentioned it's gonna be hard, there's gonna be some hardships. Maybe that scare event or some scare events are scary,
oh
right?
yeah, for
And
sure.
as things change, freaks people out, right? So that 9 of Wands is like difficulties.
Oh,
Okay,
for sure.
then there's the 5 of Wands, which is like, that where people aren't aligned and they're fighting, inner fighting, and of course, the deep state and the dark cult, they really planned that out, where they got everybody inner fighting. We've got, like, the wokies, the normies, we've got, the truthers, and none of them see eye to eye on anything.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a big constant argument.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but something comes along with this tower in the near future, which all of a sudden some awareness happens or some reveal happens that's so big that everybody kind of comes on page, it looks like. But it
Ooh.
looks like that'll take time.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it has to do with an awareness of what the government's doing.
Oh, for
So
sure.
some kind of reveal.
Yeah. Big reveal of a few things. So yeah, that's interesting. We get like the same similar cards, similar meanings, right? You got to be crushed and then rebuilt and come together as a whole. I think that's a big thing we've been getting for a long time is you let go of the tiny details and just band together as like big ones,
Yeah,
right?
and I like that you got the sun because that promises always the sun in any layout,
Right?
yeah, cheers you up, and even though there's a lot of hardship around the cards, the sun says there's gonna be better days, and it
Yeah.
might even be referencing, golden years coming where, humanity just gets a break. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be nice?
That would be really nice, right? Something a little softer, but we have to kind of come together as a whole,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Mm.
Okay. Do we want to look at a timeline of like
Yeah.
these big changes? Let's see. We haven't done a timeline in forever.
Mhm. I think I'm gonna do the 7 card spread for that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a big 7. Is that a baby yelling?
Yep.
Yeah. Love
Looking for mom.
it. Okay, what are you getting?
Wow. So the past, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which could even be, just the long drawn out
Okay.
physical money, crashing, like financial system crashing. That's been
The
long.
the physical matrix as we know it, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
exactly. And things that affect us physically, right? Also, we've been affected physically. Think about it. Like a lot of people haven't been sleeping off and on for months or having physical ailments almost, it feels like.
Just random
Um,
ones, for
yeah,
sure.
it's been hard on us. Okay, now we've got that information card again, the Page of Swords. So information and then the Four of Cups. So something's being placed out there that can't be ignored and it'll surprise everybody.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we've got that Page of Cups. And as far as timelines go, so this looks like it stretches out into the new year,
Yeah.
is what I'm getting. Okay, so because now the overview cards are the Eight of Swords, which is like kind of a holding position card where people don't want to admit. So they know, but they don't want to admit. And that's actually been holding things up too, right? A lot of people know better, but they're just doing this, right? And oh, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got the Five of Pentacles. The big thing looks like it has to involve people's finance, so a gut punch to their money.
Yeah.
Okay, so the banking and they need to lose a little money or something
Yeah.
before it'll actually get everybody on page and ready for the big shift. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm thinking even it stretches out till spring of next year.
I got a lot of pentacles as well. So I did actually get the two of pentacles, but I have that in the present, which is
Mm,
interesting. I got the queen of swords in the past. So this is like a collection of knowledge, trusting what you're getting it from. My big thing is collect it from both sides, right? I'm a very super diplomatic person. Collect all the information from all sides and see where the hiccups are, right? Kind of thing. We have the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles as our timeline. So this is taking its time. The Six of Pentacles, we want it now. We want this Three of Pentacles, we want it tomorrow, right? But that Six
yeah,
of Pentacles is like,
yeah.
you haven't figured it out yet. So with that Two of Pentacles, it's definitely like we're waiting until the next year for sure. So this year is like we're dragging it out a little bit. There's a few
Mm,
things we got to work out. Then in the future, I have my Ten of Pentacles. So this is a big bang kind of
yeah.
deal. This is like a big realization. This is like, and I have the Nine of Wands with the King of Pentacles as my clarifiers.
Mm,
So once again, you had the Nine of Swords, I believe. Yeah. And I have the Nine of Wands. So it's kind of that same vibe. Or you had the Eight of Swords. Yeah.
Eight of Swords, yeah.
So I have the Nine of Wands. Very similar vibe about the comforts are being taken away. This could be the
Yeah,
housing market crash. This could be
yeah,
so big crashes, financial stuff, safety stuff, like just kind of
yeah.
like the weird stuff that's happening. But when it starts happening big, then people will start being like, hey, how is this even happening? This has never happened ever. And we should be more advanced. Right? So that
Also,
would be
it's directly happening directly now to people. When it's someone else it's happening to, okay, in Europe or something, when you're in like North America, whatever. But now it's coming closer to home where these rights and privileges and things that we took for granted are being taken away from us by our fraudulent governments. Yeah,
yeah,
it's really hitting home, eh?
yeah, totally is. But definitely with all the pentacles, it's going to be a physical gut punch for I think everybody when this finally does happen.
Yeah.
Big aha moments for everybody. It doesn't feel like it's the end of days, but it's definitely going to be a big shift into the next, and it's going to
Mhm.
be it'll hit the wallets in many ways.
Yep.
Your home value, your wallet, the price of stuff, who knows what it
Yep.
is. It'll just be a big reevaluation of what's important, which is good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, Venezuela, they just had all their bank accounts taken away from them.
I heard.
Banks failed.
And then there
Also,
was somewhere in
hyper hyperinflation,
yeah.
made their money worthless apparently, and people are just literally throwing it in the bin because it crashed.
Yeah. And then there was a place in I can't remember. It's, somebody sent me a video. I think it's in South Asia, and everybody bank accounts were frozen. And things are happening because of the government inflation, and the system is just crashing everywhere. So it's a slow wave, slow burn.
Mhm.
It'll come our way at some
Yeah,
point in the new year.
yeah. Maybe I got the place wrong. I think I mean the same place
Nope.
you're talking about.
I think there's a few places that it's happening right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it was Venezuela. I think it was Vietnam, actually. Yeah, it started with a V, but yeah, I think it was Vietnam.
yeah, yeah. Let us know in the comments for sure what that was.
Yeah, yeah, let us know in the comments.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay. So our pride and joy, our kind of conversation, our question that we usually love to ask. Let's see what the universe has to tell us about this so-called end of days. Should we be worried? Is there anything specific we need to know? Do you want to do a full Kachina and I for a 3 card on this one?
I think I'll do a 3-card pull on this one.
Ooh, okay. I got a bunch of cups.
Ooh,
Yeah,
emotional. It'll be emotional.
of course. Come on, right? The
Yeah.
end of days, end, right? So I got the Knight of Cups into our Nine of Cups into the Four of Cups. So
Ooh.
this is gonna be huge, right? So it's gonna be a blast to the heart. It's gonna be a shock, right? Whether this is information, whether this is our property, whether this home, whether this is like just a whatever it might be, or we're all in that moment as we speak. With the Nine of Cups going forward, though, it could be a lot, but it might be something we really need, right? Or we've been looking forward to,
We've
right?
been looking forward.
This could be
Yeah.
like a big giant
Yeah.
aha 5D moment is what we, what you might want to call it. Big realization of like movement into something. And then with the Four of Cups, yeah, it's going to take a little bit to kind of just adjust, but it definitely feels good.
I got some major arcanas right off the bat. I've got the Empress. So
Cool.
it feels like the universe is knows about this. Like
Okay.
Earth and Mother Earth knows about this. So this is timely and meant to happen now. Whether the deep state players thought they were going on or not, it was meant to end. I think it's a karmic balancing. Okay, and then I've got the Wheel of Fortune where everything flips. So the
Whoa.
demon is on the bottom in the wheel, right? When you look at it, and like we're coming up to the top. So it flips around. We've been enslaved for like thousands of years, it sounds like, or
Yeah.
it seems like. We've
Hmm.
been lied to, maybe since the beginning of time on Earth. I don't know how it all works, but it's flipping, and it is flipping. Okay. And then now we've got the Queen of Wands. So, what really looks like it when the dust settles, the biggest thing you're going to have to look forward to, and the biggest thing you're going to be utilizing is your own intuitive connection to your own knowing.
Yeah.
So your instinct, intuition, your woo, okay, the part of you that connects to the world, maybe unseen, okay,
World.
not just the physical world, right? And also your integrity. So she's integral, good sense of humor, integral, but she's connected to her soul essence and she trusts her intuition. And
Yeah.
I think we're all going to need to learn that going forward because the new way things are going to be, you're going to need those tools.
Yeah. I love it. Love this. So cool. Yeah, it's just gonna be a big, big emotional flip. And
Yeah.
we've always said having your own connection to Mother Earth, having your own connection to Source, your own connection, being true to yourself, and seeing what that even feels like is so important,
Mhm.
right? Because it keeps you grounded in the chaos that is the world.
I got myself some tree friends here. Of course, I love all trees. I got a thing for trees, but I found in particular this one tree that even 30 years ago, when I lived here the first time here in Haida Gwaii with my daughter, when she was just a little one, this tree was like my favorite tree and would always call my attention. And I've found it again.
I love it.
Very interesting. And it's got one really unique branch that hangs straight down, but it's still attached and it's not a broken branch or anything. It's just how it grew. And that's how I could tell it was my same tree, although it's much bigger now.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was so fun to find it today.
that's
And it feels like it reminds me that we're all like, not only are the humans all in this together, and we're all going through this, but all of the world and the earth has been also repressed in its magic. And we've been repressed in knowing just what really plants and animals are to us. And like the whole thing's been in a shadow. And I
yeah.
feel like it's all going to come to the light and that's going to be exciting.
I love it. I love that. I love your connection to your trees. You always find one really good one. Then there's
Yeah.
just me in my fairy backyard that I'm connected to. I harvested my grapes the other day and I was just watching all the ladybugs and even the wasps, not my favorite, but the wasps were eating the nectar. There was still I had this one plant randomly pop up in the backyard and it was flowering and it's cold here now. So it was nice to see. It was kind of fun. But that's how I connect. I was there in my backyard in my sweatpants and my bare feet as I
Hey, I
usually
love that yard. I've been in that yard.
she's
Ashley and
good.
I used to share a place where we both did our work out of, and yeah, she's still there. It's an awesome place.
I'm still here, held together by magic.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Right.
it. Well, this was good. Is there anything else we think we need to bring up about this? I think we're good.
Well, I think we've covered it pretty good.
I think we did.
But I'd like to know what you've don't you have a book or something exciting coming out? Tell
I
us about that.
do. I just had it proofread and it's off to production. So it'll be out and available. It's a tarot, beginning tarot book.
Mhm.
Very basic, very beautiful. Get to know your cards, figure it out, help
Yep.
you understand the language that is the tarot.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it'll be out in Scorpio season. Hold, mark my word. And so that'll be available for purchase. And then I'm going to be doing a class with it. So you'll be
Mhm.
able to have access to me and access to a class type schedule, or just at least,
Mhm.
hanging out with me in a virtual setting again. Because I'm able to explain it with my words. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that,
you're doing readings again, aren't you? Somewhere
yeah,
close to
there,
home?
yes. I'm doing in-person readings. Unfortunately, it's only in Alberta, but it's in
Yeah.
Canmore. So it's in the mountains. It's one of my favorite places to go. Right. So if you ever wanted to get away, you live in Alberta, or you're coming to Alberta for a vacation, book a hotel, come to Canmore, come see me, come say hi. All my information is available on all my sites. So feel free.
Ashley's who I go to for card readings now.
And you're the only person I can go to.
Right on.
Right? I love it. Yeah. So good, big things are in the go. And I think
Yep.
it's, you taught me how to read tarot, and I'm just sharing the love with everybody else. And of course, your influence is in my book. So it's
Awesome.
a little taste of what I got. Yeah.
I'm sure my people who've all taken my tarot class would absolutely love that book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't include any book with mine, and I feel like it'll
I
probably
do.
just be, yeah, it'll not really. It'll be
About a
the
stack of
perfect, yeah,
papers.
yeah, big stack of paper, but it'll be the perfect complement, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, a little bit of my simple style with the old stuff that I learned, and
yeah,
yeah, it came together really good, and I'm really excited for it. So look
good,
forward to having that out in Scorpio season. I promise it's on the way.
awesome,
Yeah, I love it. All
good,
right,
good.
guys. Well, this was fun.
Yep,
Welcome back to the deep dives,
yep.
and we'll see you again later.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye, everybody.
bye.